if a guy comes to you for ham, it is not your money that paid for the ham. That's giving a ham. We were never like that. You know, what I want these people to do, Lobby and Thompson, is to think soberly and reflect. And you know, it was Garfield Blackman, more popularly known as Rashoti I, when he sang that great song, Watch Out My Children, who said, sober thinking leads unto righteousness and to happiness and to spiritual bliss. That was what Rashoti I said. And it appears that the people not listening, the people are still doing the nonsense. Apparently, they're using the voters list to have a list to go and deliver their harm. And it shouldn't be like that. You saw in Antigua, Gaston Brown is giving the entire population ham and turkey. We saw in St. Kitts what they're giving them. We saw in Grenada, and look at what's happening down there.
Sebastian, let us face it. I mean to say, look, as you said, we were never like that. Never, ever. People never thought of going and beg. In those days, you grew up knowing that be satisfied. You go to school, your parents try to send you to attend a secondary education, work hard, be a man, be independent. I mean, this is just ridiculous. It is just nonsense, man.
Yeah,
total nonsense.
Thompson, what is your view of that, Thompson?
I still don't understand it. I don't know why, it just creates a lot of division and unnecessary, division between neighbors, when one neighbor is getting the other one is not. It's useless. Either you give all or you give all those who want or you don't do it at all.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not a very good thing at all.
People would need it. I mean, Thompson, you and I know we can buy all our ham. We can buy for people, give it to people who need it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want anybody to come and give me ham. No, I can buy my ham. Thompson can buy some. Ronald can buy some. Lobby, you can buy your ham. And I love Mr. G can buy hams and everything else. But it cannot be that you have a list and you're going. And you remember I predicted that 3 weeks ago when the World Cup, we lost the World Cup. I did say that you will see that dumper loads of people doing the foolishness, going and have a list of names. I mean, what is that? That is not your money. It's like you hear somebody saying about CBI money, that you can see it in your eyes in Dominica, and they're giving who they want houses.
But Sebastian, the classic about that whole thing, Fountain, Adam Lander is this. Look at us, Sebastian, who started that CBI. St. Kitts were never close to us. See what they are doing today with the CBI money. Look at it's been dividends. People are benefiting. The nation, see what's happening. We should
even
never be like this.
Babies benefiting in St. Kitts, even babies.
No, but we should never be like this.
Opening bank accounts for people between we have jobs 5 and 20.
Sebastian, look, with this monies, billions of dollars I'm hearing available, the Prime Minister should be able to sit at his home and just sit at his home and win an election. You should never have to do all these things.
Yeah, because everybody in Grenada. But here, a guy boasted, he want to give people seats, like he owned Dominica. He want to give people seats. All this kind of rubbish. And by the way, West Indies 34 for 2 and chasing 132. In the fifth over.
In
the final T20, it's 34 for 2 now, chasing 132.
What happened? Rain fell now? Reduced?
No rain. There was no rain. So
let's hope they bowled out.
England got bowled out for 122.
In how many overs?
18 overs.
In 18 overs.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 19 overs, Thompson. 19. Yeah, 19.
And we have 34 in how many overs?
The fifth over is going on now. Charles and Shea Hope are batting. So I expect West Indies to pull that. I'll be shocked if they don't pull that. And of course, after our prize, we'll discuss the West Indies team. Oh, by the way, let's say congratulations to the Dominica under-15 boys for winning the tournament. Congratulations to Alec Afanaz and Kavem.
Yes.
Selected, and Stephen Pascal as well.
Oh, yes.
On the other 19. So we have to say congratulations to them. I mean, it's that good. I mean, but again, what you want to see is more effort being put in sports in Dominica. We're not seeing that at all. Yeah. More effort. And instead of people every time they say somebody wins something, they go at the airport and give a fancy speech.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Let us see more being put in sport.
Especially, for our track and field athletes, man. I was just I got him from the gardens actually, and I saw Coach, Cedric Harris. And I said, Cedric, man, we have been at this thing. Imagine 30 years ago I left this track and field thing. 30 years. And we were talking about like a track, an all-weather track. 30 years later, see what we still have anything.
No, it's a shame. It's
really,
a shame.
No,
really,
but
wow.
Sebastian, why I mean to say we are talking. We are the voices of the sports, and it is sad. You have a sports rap. Yeah, we are talking. But the other sportsmen, what are they saying? What are they saying?
It
I mean,
is
it's sad,
really
and it's very worse, but it's worse, when you think after all those years, the athletes, I mean, that's where we run on that grass there, see one still.
But look, the man
have to be suffering for that all of those years later.
Yeah, and it's like people that don't care. They don't care. And
but look.
Go on.
Look, I mean, Sebastian, I just said about you don't care. I mean, I left Dominica just a few years, 2 to 3 years ago. I left Dominica, been involved in sports still, heavily involved, and it is sickening me. I'm in the gardens, and you have the Windsor Park there, close. We can't go inside and train how we want. I mean, first of all, we were disenfranchised in Roseau. Here you have the stadium. You should try to accommodate. The athletes in training there. All right, it's just ridiculous. I mean, they're being in the gardens. Very little cricket to me because Sebastian, the outfield is terrible to run there. It is dangerous. In
the gardens you're referring to, right?
Yes, the gardens is dangerous. I mean, it's undulating. I mean, it is. Look now. Look now.
Sad, huh?
Look now. You have Pottersville Savannah has been compromised.
But in which other country do you get this? Because the Savannah is not part of Goodwill School.
Right? No,
that's an independent, separate thing.
In fact, I understand it was given to Pottersville.
By
well, you are a historian.
Yes. It was given to the Pottersville people.
You would know that.
And they used to play first-class cricket there, I was told.
When I watched big first division cricket there, I actually saw that. Was going to grammar school, watch that down there. Yeah, big cricket at Pottersville. Big cricket. In fact, our team, as the Celtic, we had 2 people we practiced there.
Yeah, in those days, of course, I know that.
Yeah, now you just find they input no entry sign in there. Can't see, I saw that here, probably by the church side.
And to pour concrete on this.
No, but this is it. No, but gentlemen, when Sebastian, when I think of these things, you look, first of all, we allowed that thing to happen. First of all, the grammar school ground. You get to the link road, you go to grammar school ground. They concreted the ground. The ground has been concreted.
It's a shame that's going
on. Look, the man. Look, Sebastian, look. Let us go back to memory lane. You look at the Windsor Park in those days that produced, you had basketball, you had football, you had cricket, you had just netball, you had athletics. All right? In those days, you know how many people send their children to school with activities selling ice pop and pistache in the Windsor Park in those days?
Hold on a minute, we have a caller. Let's take the caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Sibo.
How are you? Good night.
I'm just coping. Well, how is Mr. Osilis?
Well, how do I say it? He's hanging in there. That's all I would say. He's hanging in there.
I just wish him well.
Yes, that's all. That's all we all hope. He's hanging in there. That's all.
Yes, already that program is one of my favorite programs.
I know that, darling. I know that.
I am on my bed and I am listening.
Well, we just have to pray for Ozzy and hope that next year he's back inside here. That's all. Yeah.
I want to say something.
Go ahead. Say
about sports.
Right.
I can remember as a young person I played rounders on that ground in Pottersville. Because that was always a sporting ground. Football, just name it. And to me, I find Dominica have a lot of sportsmen and nobody not standing. To me, every stupid thing is happening in Dominica and nobody not standing. We just talk, and the people are just doing what they want. But they everywhere people standing. What happened to Dominica? And they don't have food, they cannot stand up. Well, if they cannot stand up, lie down. If they cannot lie down, sit down. But do something. Dominica, we just live in Dominica. Go. Nobody not cutting the rope. Oh my God. Have mercy.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Sebastian, what we're going to do today, we'll take our break early so we can start the quiz. And
the quiz. Yes, you're right. The quiz.
Let's take our break now, and then right after that, we get the ball rolling. Right.
Yeah, the quiz. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise. Your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe, and Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies, and check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
I want the big up of Bombay Christmas.
Well, if it's puff you want, you can get that and a whole heap more. Besides your favorite grocery items, ACS is giving you chances to win this Christmas. Spend $50 or more and drop your receipt with your name and number in the box provided at any ACS branch, and you can win the following. First prize, one Blackstone 36-inch stainless steel grill with cabinet. Wow. Second prize, one Blackstone 4-burner 36-inch grill with hard cover. My. Third prize, $300 worth of groceries. And 3 lucky customers will win $100 worth of groceries each. So spend less, shop at ACS, and win!
I want the big up of Bombay Christmas.
Boa man.
Okay, we are back, and to listeners out there, we want you all to listen well. We have a lot of attractive prices for you. Like we said, we can't give you all ham and turkey, but we can give you all some rum punch, some wine, expensive sports shirts, but you have to listen properly to the questions and give the proper answers. Okay? Everybody ready to go? The first question, and it's an easy one. You know, Thompson will tell you, Thompson was a teacher, love you too. When you give exams, and then the easy one come. Everybody, you quickly want to answer the easy ones first, but the harder ones will come after. The first question, the Dream 11 T10 is currently going on at the Windsor Park. In fact, it finishes on Saturday. Name the teams taking part. And when I say the team, give the full name of the team and the winner of the first edition. We are now in the 4th edition. Give the winner of the first edition and name the teams that are taking part currently in the Dominica Cricket Association Dream 11 T10 competition. Easy one.
Easy one.
And you get a bottle of rum punch, Kennedy's rum punch, courtesy ACS. Nice bottle of rum punch. Your friends come home for Christmas. You have, because these things are expensive. So the question is, the Dream 11 T10 competition is in its 4th edition. Names the teams taking part in that competition and the first winner of that competition. Easy question, people. You have a nice bottle of rum punch. Don't let that get away. Don't let that get away. So we want callers to don't let it get away. Nice bottle of Kennedy's rum punch. Local.
All right, Sibo, let's see. Let's see who's going to get to the phones first. And of course, the first person to get it right will be the winner. Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody else is thinking, well, if that is the easy one, I don't want to wait for it.
Yeah, but that's an easy one. Again, that will be going on for 2 weeks now. So if people were following the competition, and every day they have a report on the radio about that. So it's like when you teach them the curriculum for the term, things you go over, they have to know it's coming in the exam.
Exactly.
So people should have been following that thing and answer. A bottle of Kennedy's rum punch, the Dream 11 T10 competition, currently going on at the Windsor Park Stadium. Name the teams taking part and which team was the winner of the first edition. Easy.
Sibo, it was a Sibo question. You get a call already.
Don't worry, they'll call us. They don't want to let somebody's on? Not yet.
Okay, now.
We have somebody now. Somebody probably has the answer. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yes.
The winner was the Barana Ote Warriors
Go
from
on.
the first one, and then we have the Indian River Rowers.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Go slowly. Go slowly.
Indian River Rowers,
Mm-hmm.
Sari Sunrisers,
Mm-hmm.
the Valley Hikers,
Yes.
the Barana Ote Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
Champion Reef Divers,
Mm-hmm.
and the T2 Coach Splashers.
You're right on
Yes,
target,
sir.
darling.
Ooh.
So now you have to give us your name now, sweetheart.
Jade George.
Huh?
Jade George.
But I wonder if you qualify. I don't know if it's well.
Of course, you
Okay, all
qualify.
right. Okay, you collect your prize at Q95.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, J. George.
Judge,
Yes.
yeah. Right. So one bottle gone already. So now the next prize, you have a t-shirt, a jersey of Arsenal, which is worth over $200 EC dollars. By the way, courtesy of the first prize, as I say, AC Shillingford. By the way, AC Shillingford are the sponsors of this program. They have been very good. They have 3 locations. You have 7-Eleven in Pottersville, 7-Eleven in Newtown, the maiden firm, and you get everything at ACS. Anything you want, you get it there. The next prize will be courtesy Del Nagy Sports. Now, Del Nagy Sports Club, probably the best sports store in Dominica, is between ACS and Jollies. They have the best in sneakers, in t-shirts, in everything you want. So I'm advising people to go there and get. So the next question, listen well. Geoff Boston represented Dominica in both cricket and football. Right, listeners, he represented Dominica in cricket and football. So I want you to tell us the first time he played football for Dominica, where was it? And the first time he represented Dominica in cricket. It's easy. Geoff Boston played both cricket and football for Dominica. Tell us the first time he played cricket for Dominica, and where was it? Where did he make his debut? And the first time he played football, with the year, give us the year he first played for Dominica in football, represent the state, the first time he played cricket as well. And I'll give you a hint, Thompson Lobby. In 1968, I didn't realize that. Geoff was part of the squad, the 1968 squad. And here that team was Augustus Gregoire, Clem John, Irving Shillingford, Gracie Shillingford, David Defoe, Norbert Phillip, Caleb Laura, J.C. Joseph, Emmanuel Child. That was a strong team. Corbett Williams. All the people on that squad. Geoff Boston was on that squad.
As a teenager.
Yes, in 1960.
Sebastian, he had a prolific season.
Yes. So he was part of the squad. He didn't play. But so I'm giving the listeners a hint. So we want you to tell us what year he first played cricket for Dominica and where, and what year he first played football for Dominica. Callers, you get a t-shirt of Arsenal, which is worth over $200, courtesy Del Nagy Sports Club, the best sports store, in Dominica, where you get all your lovely sneakers, your jeans, your shorts, anything. You just go there and you get it. They have very good stuff. So somebody can win a t-shirt worth over $200 of an Arsenal t-shirt. Just tell us the year Geoff Boston first played for Dominica and in cricket, and the year he first played in football. Please call us. You have an expensive t-shirt there. Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
And that should be an easy one. But I suspect these questions are
you can get
at the PhD level.
In local, so you have to be. Or of course, you can't go in there and type in.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, you can go type in.
You can Google it. You
so people can use your brain or call around and ask questions. So,
no Googling today.
No, yeah. So please call us an Arsenal t-shirt worth over $200. Where's Blue Blue tonight? Blue Blue normally opens the batting and the bowling. And Blue Blue, where are you? Where are you tonight, Blue Blue?
See, what's West Indies score like?
It is 55 for free now. West Indies in the ninth over.
What?
West Indies are 55 for free.
Rockefeller
and Shehope batting now. 55 for free. And then in the ninth over, this could be a very close game.
Of course.
Yeah.
What happened? The wicket is bad then.
I don't know. No, I was watching cricket. And look, somebody saying the questions are hard. Not really. No. That should be easy because it's expensive clothes people get in. So
Yeah, but and people can also guess the fact that you give
Exactly.
them a frame.
exactly.
You
I
know?
told them you
You
have been
just
scored
call
in 68.
68, yes.
So think.
Yes.
Not in a year. All
That
we want
should
is the
be
year he
easy.
played cricket.
Yeah.
For Dominica, the first
All
year he
right.
played football.
Here we have a caller.
Yes. Good evening, caller. Hello? Hello? Okay, we lost that caller. Good evening, caller. Caller is still there? Hello? Hello?
Caller, go ahead.
Wow, the caller. Good evening.
Hello,
Connection.
good night.
Good night.
St. Kitts. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
St. Kitts. Hello.
We're listening. Go ahead. Don't listen to your radio. Go on. Yeah.
St. Kitts.
Send kids for which one? For what?
For the football.
Go on. Go on. We're listening.
St. Kitts 1968.
Go on. Go on. Go on. We're listening. Go ahead. It's cricket and football. You have to give the both. here.
Football.
Okay, and cricket.
Football 1968.
And cricket.
You listen to your radio, darling. I heard somebody in the background probably trying to give you the answer. Go on. See, go on.
Football 1970.
Okay. No, darling, you're wrong. No, that's not the answer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Question another hand. People
All
can
right.
think.
Let's see more callers.
We have another. Good night. Bro, where were you? Huh? You never open the batting and you back it away now. You can't answer the questions.
No, there's something I couldn't check you. Okay. He played cricket in 1972.
You don't ask me. I asked you a question. You have to answer the question.
He played cricket in 1972
Where?
in Dominica.
Go on. We're listening.
He played cricket in 1972 in Dominica, and he played football in 1968.
Blue, you were close, but you have one. You can try back. Next caller, you were close. So
Okay.
you were close.
Okay.
All right, you were very close. So
Very close.
Well, somebody out there might call now that they're getting a hint.
Yeah, it's getting hotter.
Yeah.
All right, we need the callers to call on this one. We still have lots of prizes to give. We have another caller on the line. Good evening, caller.
In 1973
All right.
For what? For what?
for cricket.
No, you're wrong, Blue. Next caller, you're wrong.
All right.
Let's go, callers. Let's go. The expensive Arsenal shirt worth over $200. Callers, please don't let that go.
Go ahead, caller. Yes,
Good evening. Don't let that go. We have expensive clothes there for you. Go on. Let's hear you that, please.
1968 in St. Kitts and 1972 in Dominica.
No caller, wrong. Well, okay. I'm not going to help the callers again. There's no way it could be St. Kitts. In those days, it's a Windward Island tournament, so it could be St. Kitts. Okay, so please,
right.
so I'm giving good hints for them to get
Yes.
the shirt. It couldn't be in St. Kitts. Next caller.
Good evening.
Yes,
He
good evening.
played cricket.
Go on, give your answer.
Okay, he played cricket in 1972, and that was in St. Kitts.
No.
And he played cricket in football in 1972 in 1972 in St. Kitts,
Nope.
Well, caller,
and in
you're wrong.
for the cricket
wrong.
it was in
Caller's wrong.
1967.
Caller, I just said it can't be Windward
Okay,
Island.
let's
Go ahead.
give those two key hints. Okay,
Yeah, well, go on.
he was on the team in 1968, and it has to do with a Windward Island competition. So it has been one of the Windward Islands, and it has to be sometime after 1968.
Exactly.
These are two very good.
Easy,
Clues.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you an expensive Arsenal shirt. Come on, caller.
All right,
Come on,
let's
don't let that go.
Caller. Go ahead,
Next
caller.
caller.
I'm going to take one more chance.
Mm-hmm.
In St. Vincent, 1972.
Go on, Lulu. I'm listening. God, you have two. God, we're listening. God, Lulu.
1972 in St. Vincent, he played cricket. And 1968, he played football.
No, Blue. No, you're not there. You're not there. Okay, next caller.
All right,
Next caller.
on the overseas line. Next caller. Go ahead, please, caller.
Go on, caller.
1972 in St. Lucia.
Go on, we're listening. Go on.
1972 in St. Lucia. And for the football, it was 1973.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
All right. Now all the lines are going. Somebody has the answer now. Go ahead, caller. Good evening to you.
1972, he played cricket in Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
And 1968, he played football in Dominica.
No, you're wrong. Ronald, by the way, Ronald and has just joined us. Ronald, the question is, hold on, Thompson. The question is, Geoff Fostin played both cricket and football for Dominica. Where did he make his debut in football? And which year? And where did he make his debut in cricket? And you have an expensive Arsenal t-shirt, courtesy of Del Najis, the best sports store in town. It's located between Jolly's and AC Shillingford. Expensive clothes, they're over $200.
Okay, and more callers trying. Good evening, caller.
Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
He played cricket in 1969 and football in 1972.
No, wrong.
All right, keep trying. We have more callers. So that seems to be an easy question. Just to remind you, this is the easy ones.
Yeah. And we're giving them hints.
Good. We might have to give one more hint. We'll give a really good hint.
Yeah,
we have
after the next caller.
Let's give another hint. Yes, good evening, caller. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, like the football, I think football, you've made it in 71. Cricket, I think the cricket was 69.
No, you're wrong.
All right.
Okay, let's give them a hint again.
One more hint.
Okay, the football would be between 68 and 72. So the football. So I'm giving you all a big hint again.
Right.
When he first played for Dominica, and probably it was the pop-up tournament in those days.
Mm-hmm.
And the island, it wasn't in Dominica he played the football. So that's another hint. Let's go again.
All right, let's go.
Good evening.
Good evening, caller.
Cricket in 68 and football in 69.
No, wrong. I said the cricket, he was part of the squad in 68, but he didn't play. And I gave the name. It was a strong team. In fact, of that team, only 5 people are alive today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's only Geoff. Let's see, David Defoe. Well, Larrock is dead. Laura is dead. Irvin is dead. Grayson is dead.
Joseph
is dead. Greg White is dead.
Clem John alive.
Clem John is alive too. Emmanuel Charles is dead. Robert Williams is dead. So that was a strong
All
team.
the lines are going. Somebody surely has this answer.
Yeah.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Football was in 68 in St. Kitts and 72 in Dominica.
Well, the St. Kitts thing, I kept saying it cannot be in the Leeward Island.
Yes.
Next caller.
So we have a few hints. Okay, it's within the Windward Islands.
Right.
It's between 68 and 72.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, caller.
69 in cricket and 67 in football.
No,
it has to be between 68 and 72
That's
for
what
the
I said.
football.
Not
Okay,
wrong.
so not before that, between 68 and 72. Let's go back to the lines. Good evening.
I think in one more time.
Go ahead.
I on the phone. Okay. He played for the Windward Island.
Yes, but which country? Where was the game that he played? You have
In
to name the
Grenada.
country. Grenada, okay. Mm-hmm.
In 1972.
In what? In what, Blue?
What?
In which sport? In which sport?
In football. Not football, cricket, sorry. Cricket.
Go on.
In 1968, he made his debut in Dominica in football.
No.
Okay, Sibo, let's take one more on that, and then we might have to move to the next question because it seems like, and then possibly, we might get more, come back to it.
Yeah.
But you can take. Yeah. Okay, we still have a few more callers. Good evening, caller.
Go on, caller. Yeah, go on.
Cricket in 1971 and football in 1970.
No, wrong. But you see, some people, even if they might go all over the place and get the answer. So let's take about three more.
Let's take three more.
All right. And move on.
Okay, good evening, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
I just see if I make it a try.
Go ahead, try.
Cricket 1972, Grenada, and the football 71.
You were close, but you're still far.
Okay.
I suspect this person has the answer. This one has the answer. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good night.
Good night.
68 football in Grenada and 72 in Dominica.
In 72 in what?
Cricket.
You were close, but you're still far. You were close. Somebody, I hope people picking up the hint. Thompson, we're giving them enough hints.
Yes.
So, she was close.
Good
night. Good night.
He played cricket in Grenada in 1972 and football in St. Kitts 19.
We spoke already. It cannot be St. Kitts. Caller. It cannot be St. Kitts. So please.
It has to be. He played within the Windward Island.
And 1968 in Grenada. And he played cricket 1970.
No, wrong.
All right.
Let's go again. I'm giving them hints.
All right. So between 1960 and 1972.
One more caller.
And it is in the Windward Islands.
One more caller.
Good evening.
Yeah, Sibo.
Yes.
That's Tosia.
Yes.
But Sibo, I don't know about Dominican and hard man. You talk about the head hard. People put it in 1970 something. But you give them a hint.
Yes.
But I can't say. I have the answer, you know, by telling me wait for him jokers, and then I'll come in. Yeah. See you.
All right. So you But you're not prepared to give it. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, caller, go ahead.
In 1972, cricket.
Go ahead.
1972 cricket.
Where?
And in
Cricket where?
Football in Dominica.
Go on. We listen to you. Go on.
So we have cricket in 1972 in Grenada.
And football?
Football 1969.
Go on.
In Dominica.
You were very close.
Very close.
So
Very
again,
close.
call us now. That caller was very close.
Very close. So
let's
just
go.
took it just a little bit and you have the answer.
That caller was very close.
Good evening, caller.
Good night.
Good night.
73 in Dominica, 68 in Grenada.
So no, wrong. 70, what you said, free?
Yes, sir.
No.
All right.
Wrong.
It has to be between 68 and 72.
Yes.
And the previous caller was very close.
Yes, so
that's another hint for you.
Yeah, exactly. We want to give you a Letitia. It is a lovely aspect.
All right, caller. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Football in 1969 in Grenada. And cricket in Dominica in 1972.
You are very close. Maybe we should take that caller's name in case we don't get somebody. But you are close, so probably you can make another try caller. Next caller, but you're very, very close.
All right.
So well, people should get the in there.
Burning.
Good night.
One more time. 1971 for he made his debut 1971 and 1968.
No, Blue. The last caller, you should have taken him. taking a hit. You were very, very close. Next caller, let's go.
All right, this time to the overseas line.
Those people should get that now. We're giving them a lot of it.
Time up, man.
Yes.
Yes?
Grenada, 1971 for cricket, and 1968 Dominica for football.
No.
Somebody said that previously.
But the caller was so close.
So close.
Yeah,
Okay,
they should have
so
taken a hit.
we are taking one more, two more.
Two more.
And then we move on to the next question. Good evening, caller.
Okay, for cricket, 1972 in Grenada, and football, 1969.
Go on, we'll listen to you.
In Dominica.
No, you have it. But one caller was very close.
All right, final caller this one. Good evening, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, the cricket was 72 in Grenada, and the football was 70.
No.
All right.
What
so-
we will do,
We'll come back. We'll come back to that
if
question.
we have time.
If we have time. Yes.
Callers will lose that chance.
Yes.
Okay?
But we can move to the
We
next
can
question.
move to the next question. Okay, the next
We can move to the hard questions now.
Okay. The next question. Lockhart Sebastian made a century in his debut match as captain of the national team. Where did he make that century and against whom did he score? You get a t-shirt of Manchester City, again compliments Dalnagis, which is worth over $250. Lockhart Sebastian, in his first match as captain of the national team, made a century. Against whom did he score a century? And where was that match played?
And they get a Manchester City.
And the year, give us the
All
year.
right. We have a caller. All right.
Manchester City shirt, worth
right.
over $200. Courtesy Del Nagy Sports Club. Sports store, sorry.
Caller, good evening.
Hello, good night.
Yes.
In Dominica,
Go on.
And against whom?
And which year?
in Dominica,
Go on. Which? Go on. Go. We're listening to you now. We're not going to tell you the answer. You must tell us.
In Dominica, against which team?
And which year?
hello, in Dominica,
Against
we
which
heard
team?
you. Stop listening to your radio. Too many callers are listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Which year against whom? Okay, caller. Let's move
in
on.
Dominica,
Yeah, but that's not only the
You're
that's not
incomplete.
the only answer we want.
Incomplete.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on, Thompson. Next caller.
All right. The question is what year he made his debut
As
100
captain.
as captain, scored 100. We need to know against which team
And which year?
Which year?
Yeah.
All right. All right, callers. It's 18 before the hour of 7 o'clock, and we are giving away big prizes. This one, of course, is a Manchester City authentic t-shirt valued at over $200. So
And
it's a
Thompson
great
used the
t-shirt
right
to
word,
have.
authentic. It's
Authentic.
original.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
authentic.
All right.
The
So
tags are still on there.
we have callers.
Courtesy Del Nagy Sports Store.
1978 in Dominica.
That's it? Against whom?
Hello,
One.
Yes, against which team?
1978 in Dominica.
Against which team?
Let's move on. The people
Against which team? Yeah.
1978 in Dominica.
But that's not the only answer. You have to say against whom?
Windward Island.
Yes, but which team? He was playing for Dominica. Against which of the Windward Island teams? He was playing for Dominica.
Windward Island.
Which team? Which team? He was playing for Dominica against another team.
To which island?
Which island? Which team? They're all not the Windward Islands.
When they listen, don't let's move on. The people listen to your radio. Let's move on.
All right.
Next caller.
All right. Let's see what the questions are. They're only getting easier, I think. All right. Good evening, caller.
Sorry, Lucille, I'm not in cricket, but I find the people should put off their radio.
I agree with you.
I don't know nothing about cricket, I can't answer, but people put off your radio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. So the question is still there. And I think what we can also do is that we probably can keep the other one open. So if somebody has the answer, they think they can also
No problem.
call.
No problem.
I think we can do it that way.
Yeah.
So
That's the one
we are keeping the one for
Geoff
Faustin
Yeah,
open.
yes.
So if you have the answer for that, you can also call. So there are two questions that are open now. All right. The first one, Geoff Faustin, what year he made his debut for the cricket and
football.
for the football.
And where?
And for Lockhart Sebastian scoring 100 against what team and against which year and which country. All right.
West Indies 85 for 3, Chelsea 122. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, caller.
Go on.
1978 against Grenada.
No.
All right.
No,
all right. Is that close or far?
A bit far.
Far. All right. All right. Give you a hint. It's a bit far.
Not really far though. Not really far.
Okay. Good evening, caller.
The previous question.
Yes, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Football in 1970 in Grenada and cricket in Dominica in 1972.
Very close, but we could probably take your name. Very close. Very close. We'll come back. Very,
all
very
right,
close.
all right.
Almost there, in fact.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah. Next
All
caller.
right, we have so many presents to give away
we
this
can see them
Christmas.
there because
We've only given away one.
As I said, we can't give ham and turkey. We don't have that money. But again, we have to thank our sponsors, Miniers, 7-Eleven, who agreed, Suki's, ACS, Denlaji Sport. In fact, with Suki's, you can get your crushed ice, cube ice, Miniers on the highway, in Canefield, anything you have the supermarket, you get the best deals there. ACS, the free locations as well. Mickey Joseph, Flossie Joseph. Yeah, good evening. Give your answer, darling.
1972 cricket in Grenada.
No, you're wrong. You're too far. You're very wrong.
Okay, you're
hold on. What you said? Oh, you were referring to Geoff Faustin, right?
72 for the cricket, yes.
And what you said? Go on.
1972 cricket in Grenada. 1968 football in Dominica.
No, close, but
close. All right. The lines are going. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
The cricket is 72.
No way. 72, you fast. So let's not even go there. Let's move on.
72. You're referring to Lockhart Sebastian.
Yeah. Oh no, which one are you referring to? The football or Geoff?
Geoff.
Okay, go on. Let's hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the football 71.
So you said 72 for what?
Cricket.
And what again you said for football?
71.
71, I think he made it on the team.
No, close. Very close again.
All right.
Very close.
Very
Very
close.
close.
Okay.
Very close. Yeah.
All right. The debut for Lockhart Sebastian. Which country? Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
1978 against the Leeward Islands.
No, hear what I said. My debut as captain of for Dominica, so it couldn't be against the Leeward Islands.
Yeah.
So simple.
The islands
couldn't
play
be- it had to be
against
St.
the islands
Lucia,
play against each
St.
other.
Vincent and Grenada.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be the Leeward Islands.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. So it has to be one of the Windward Islands that he played against and the year. All right. Good evening, caller. Go ahead, please, caller. All right. Caller, go ahead. Listening to the phone. Good evening, caller. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, cricket 1972 Dominica and football 1969 Grenada.
Who is that? You correct. So
Matilda Popo.
can you give your name, please?
Congratulations.
Matilda Popo.
Matilda Popo for Geoff Faustin. So tomorrow you can come to Q95. You have an expensive Arsenal t-shirt. We still have all the stickers on it. Everything authentic, as Thompson said. So come to Q95, Matilda, and
Yes,
collect.
I shall.
So
All right. Congratulations,
Correct.
Matilda. Great job.
Thank
Great
you,
job.
thank
Great
you.
job.
Well, he played in
That one took almost an hour.
in Pop-On tournament in St. Vincent. Played 72 right here in
Dominica.
Right
True.
at the garden.
All right.
Yep.
So
Good night, everybody. I had a very long day, so I'm a little late tonight. It was interesting to note that last winner, the gift was courtesy Del Najis, and it was a question on Geoff Faustin. Vivian Rennie and Geoff Faustin lived together for a long while on Bath Road. Matter of fact, Geoff Faustin is married to Vivian Rene's sister. Vivian is my cousin. His sister is also my cousin. Vivian Rene is very committed to sports in Dominica, like Geoff Faustin and also Lockhart Sebastian. So you must give optimal publicity to Del Magis and Vivian Rene for his contribution to sports over an extended period in Dominica.
In fact, as we speak now, the Geoff and Angela Wright at Vivian's home in Boston, they're listening right now.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. All right, all the lines. Now this one, now that they got this past one, now the one for Lockhart Sebastian.
Let's go.
What year he scored 100 and against which country?
Yeah, 1978, Dominica, St. Lucia.
Against St. Lucia.
No, wrong.
1978.
Wrong.
Okay, it's not correct. Let's go back to the telephone. Good evening.
I taking a chance again.
Mm-hmm.
1978 against St. Vincent.
No, wrong.
All right, all right.
Wrong.
Somebody will get it. I
Yeah.
guess the next person will get
And the person
it.
getting a Manchester City shirt.
Wonderful.
Courtesy
authentic.
Del Magis Sports
Okay.
Store.
All right.
Yeah.
What year? Lockhart
And you get
Sebastian scored his
authentic
100.
thing at that store. The
As
best in
debut.
Dominica.
Debut captain.
Yeah. Let's go, callers.
1978 against Grenada.
No.
All right. Not
No.
correct. Let's go to the other caller. Good evening, caller.
Yes, 1969.
No.
Against
No.
Montreal.
Against Montreal.
I don't think Lockhart Sebastian was
No.
was even born in
Yeah,
1969.
And let's move on. Wrong. So we said that, and it cannot be against Montreal. So let's move on. Yeah, let's move on.
Yes, caller, go ahead, please.
Yeah, 1980 against St. Vincent.
No.
1980 against St. Vincent, incorrect. More telephone calls. Good evening.
Let me try again. 1978, Dominica and Trinidad.
It cannot be Trinidad. You said it has to be a Windward Island place. Folks must be laughing. Let's move on. Yeah.
Yes, caller, go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
Manchester
The Windward
City
Islands happen to be
Hello.
Dominica,
Yes.
Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent. Just
Hello.
to remind everyone.
Hello.
Yes.
I
good
see
evening.
boys in 1978 against Grenada.
No, it was close, but still far.
Still far. Let's go to the overseas line. Good evening.
This is 1978 in St. Lucia.
No, you close it. Well, I can tell you, let's give them a hint. The match was in Dominica. My first match as captain
Okay.
was in Dominica. So that's
So-
another hint.
So you should know that in 1978 it cannot be correct.
Yeah,
eh?
so in Dominica.
Okay. Oh, is
78,
it?
I was in England. So I was. Grayson was the captain in 78.
All right.
Grayson. So
Okay.
a lot of hints there for people.
All right.
Yeah.
Good evening, caller. Yes, caller, go ahead, please. What year?
Hello.
So all you have to
Yes.
do now is to get the year.
Sibo,
Yes.
you don't look as though you all want to give us that T-shirt.
But you never was like your big sports person.
That's
like
what
you.
I find. I just not focused tonight,
Well,
man.
I don't know how it comes. You
I
never-
don't know, man.
You are normally writing there. You can answer this question.
Let me give a try there, Sibo.
Go on.
Sibo in Dominica in 1980.
Close to Elizabeth, but it's very close. But let's move on. Close.
All
Try
right,
again.
all right.
Okay.
Burning,
Close,
burning,
you're very
burning.
close.
All right. Let's go back to the telephone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
1983.
No. I don't even go to
All
no.
right.
So I can say
All
no.
right. 1983.
No.
Okay. Good evening, caller. Go ahead.
1982.
No.
All right.
That's good.
Next caller. Good evening.
West Indies 99 for 4, chasing 142. Yeah, let's go on.
Yes, go ahead, caller. What year?
Okay, somebody asking the question. The question is, Lockhart Sebastian made a century in his first match as the captain of the national team. Who did he score it against, and what year was it? Okay, caller, you have the question. Which country did he score the century against, and which year was it? Simple. You have a T-shirt compliments Del Magis Sports.
Okay. And
Store.
a third hint, it was part of the Windward Islands tournament.
Exactly. So please don't mention about the one.
Okay. And Trinidad is not in the Windward Islands.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Montserrat as well.
And Montserrat. Yes, caller, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Sibo in Dominica in 1979.
Against whom?
Against remember well Guyana.
Wrong. But with shots.
I give up.
Ah, my goodness. Well.
I
Let's
give
go.
up.
Next
I
caller.
give up.
My goodness. Let's go again. You know, this is exciting, you know. Yeah, a lot of humor as well. Next caller.
Okay.
It was against St. Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1984.
No.
All right. 84. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the telephone. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes.
1974 against Trinidad.
No, my
1990.
We said it has to be a Windward Island
team.
Cannot be Trinidad. Trinidad is not in the Windward.
I
Let's
know.
move on. Next.
Okay. I think they probably misunderstood what we were saying.
Yeah, go on.
It did not only did it took place in Dominica, but
Right.
it was against a Windward Island team.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Windward Island team. Everybody have that clear now? Good. All right. Let's go back to the telephone. Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah. 79.
Go on again. Go on. You have to
Against?
answer to finish.
It was against St. Vincent.
No, you were close, but
Close,
you were
close,
very
close,
close.
close.
I hope people getting the hints. You're very close. here.
Very close.
Next.
Caller, go ahead, please.
In 1977 in Grenada.
My word. No, I just
No.
said it. Last caller was very close. Next caller. Please.
All right. Let's go back to the telephone. Good evening.
Yeah. You have a winner already now. It's 1979 versus Grenada.
No.
All right.
Close,
all right,
but still
all right.
far. Close. Yeah.
All right. Know your history.
Next
Good.
caller.
1979 against St. Lucia.
Very well, Brooke.
All
Who
right.
gave you the answer? You have a t-shirt, a Manchester City t-shirt.
Man City
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I'm a Manchester collection.
Well, you collect it at 295 tomorrow morning. You can collect it. So
All
you
right.
got the answer.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah. Right.
Congratulations.
So we have more to go. By the way, we still have more prices because this is Suki, the best ice in town, Cuban thing. We have Minions on the highway. We have Flossy Joseph, where you can get your best stuff. We have ACS. We have the next question. We're going to give a bottle of Mackinson. Ronald, what wine it is?
Pierre Marcel.
Pierre Marcel wine, courtesy Minion 7-Eleven on the highway. So call it nice little wine while you're having lunch on Christmas Day.
Nice like a rose.
Rose, you can have that. Okay? Right. The question is, name the three athletes and coach who represented Dominica in the Character Games in Barbados in 1985 and who were the medal winners. Question is, name the three athletes and coach who represented Dominica at the Character Games in Barbados in 1985 and who were the medal winners. Callers, you have a nice bottle of wine, courtesy Minions 7-Eleven on the highway, where they open all day up to probably 11 o'clock in the night. You can get all your meats, your drinks, your whatever in Minions. You can even play a lotto there. So a nice bottle of Pierre Marcel wine compliments Minions. The question is...
All right. We have a caller
we
already.
have the caller. Go on, caller.
Yeah. Did you guys get that St. Vincent 79 thing?
Yeah. Somebody won it. Yes. Blue won it.
Oh.
She got it. Yeah. She got a nice Manchester City shirt. So the question now, name the three athletes and coach who represented Dominica at the Character Games in Barbados in 1985 and who were the medal winners. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I think I know who the coach is. Was.
I thought you should know that. Ronald should know that. Let's go. Callers?
All right. It's 2 minutes going up before the
Well, Mr. Edison James is telling me he find the questions a bit tough. I don't find that. If people should do their work, they should know about local sports. Because we are asking questions only about local sports. I mean, not too tough. Anyway, the question, let's go.
Did any of the athletes win medals at that
Yeah,
time?
they
Okay.
won. Yes,
Okay.
I have that there. They did win. Yes.
All right. So it has been outstanding Dominican
Yeah,
athlete or
yes.
couple of
And
Dominican
you can
athletes.
think of
and the
who
coach.
in 1985 the people were running. So
Yes.
that's another clue.
That's another
The
clue.
people following athletes and who was involved in athletics at the time. Right, caller? So I'll ask it again. Name the three athletes and coach who represented Dominica at the Carifta Games in Barbados in 1985, and who were the medal winners? Come on, let's go.
All right, callers, it's a very easy one, this one.
Yeah. Come on. Where's
All right,
let's
give. We need to give a hint. We need to give some hint.
Yes.
The coach. Let's start with the coach. A hint on the coach, Sebastian.
Yes, the coach. Well, the people hear that coach every time.
Every time, all right.
People hear that coach every time. So it should be easy.
It should be easy.
People hear the coach every
so
time.
We've given you the name of the
Hints
coach.
to getting hints.
We've given you the name of the
bottle
coach.
of Pierre Marcel.
So all you need to do, okay, and the athletes, the three athletes, one was a female and two male, right?
No.
The all athletes were male.
They were all male.
All male, yes.
Okay.
One from grammar school,
Yeah.
one from grammar school, one from SMA,
and
the other one-
medals. 2 medals. Yeah.
All right, so 3 male athletes at the Carifta Games 1985 with a coach whom you are always hearing. All right, so that should be a relatively easy one. All right, to the telephones. Good evening.
Well, that's on the rest, man. There's no black for sure.
Okay, that's the easy one. Tell us this. You will not even try for the athletes. We should know who athletes were in 1985.
But Fontaine, Fontaine, yeah, the athletes, one from grammar school, very outstanding athlete at the time in grammar school, and one from SMA, and the other one, who is a very outstanding national coach presently. Right.
Here we go. So a good hint, a great hint. We have one of those athletes is now a national coach, and the other, at the time, he was one of the best athletes at the academy in
Right, so they're
1985.
getting hints. So
I want at the grammar school.
And at the
Hints,
grammar
yeah.
school.
Hints.
All
Quick
right.
answer, caller.
All right, Simo, it looks like you are giving people some hard ones.
Well, we started
Okay.
easy here. We started
Well,
easy.
let's-
Well, they just got hints.
Yes.
We said you're hearing the coach all the time. You just said
The coach is
the athletes and so.
Emmanuel Loblack.
In
Okay.
1985, just think of who was running, who were the top athletes at that time.
Sibo,
Should be easy.
another hint is this. The coach from grammar school, he he secured a top scholarship at Manhattan College in the US.
The coach or the athlete?
One of the athletes, sorry, one of the athletes.
Oh, I'm saying not the coach, the athlete.
Sorry, one of the athletes. Also, the coach, the present track coach in Dominica also got a sports scholarship in the US.
Well, all that they're getting easy. They should make it easy now.
Getting
If
easier,
you don't figure who are the current coach here. Come on.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Good evening.
Yes. Hello?
Yes. Go on.
Bruce Agar.
Bruce Agar. Sorry. Stephen Agar.
Bruce Phillips, and Emmanuel Loblack.
No, hold on. They heard the question. Hold on. Let me tell you. They heard the question. Name the free athletes. So you have to name the free athletes and then name the coach. Right?
So you've named 2 athletes.
You name 2. You haven't named 3. You have to name 3 athletes. We've given you a hint. You have named 2. So you have to name 3 athletes and then the coach. And then tell us
But I know
which
I
2.
know the coaches.
Go on.
I know the coach is Emmanuel Loblack. Steve Agar, Bruce Phillips. I don't know the next one.
Well, close. Well, somebody can do. You're giving them clues. Somebody will read that now.
All right.
So
I
out there,
think this
it's
person
free
just have to add
athletes,
the free
the
athletes.
coach, and which two of them won the medals. Come on,
Yes.
call it. It's easy now.
Yeah. I suspect that Lacroix are watching the same website I'm watching
All right. So it's very easy. We've told you that the last caller, or previous caller, got 2 correct. Stephen Agar, Bruce Phillips. Stephen Agar from the academy,
Yeah.
Bruce Phillips from DGS, and you had Emmanuel Loblack, our very own there on Sports Rap.
Yeah,
The
well,
other-
easy.
the
So
other-
win it, call it. Win that bottle of wine. Yes, we want to give it to
Yeah,
you.
we're anxious to give
Marcel.
away. We're anxious to give
Sebastian,
away.
Come on.
The other athlete is a presently and coach in Dominica.
That's an easy
Well,
one.
that's an easy.
Easy one.
They should
Easy.
get that
And
in athletics as well. At one of the schools.
And the further clue, I mentioned him this afternoon.
Exactly.
Right.
I talked about him this afternoon.
Come on, callers. Get that question. Get it. Get a bottle of wine.
I called his name out here this afternoon when I came.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good night. Good night.
Emmanuel got the coach. Stephen Agar, Bruce Philip, Cedric Harris.
Go on, finish.
Bruce Philip won the scholarship to Bernardo.
But who are the medal winners? You had
no. The medal winners, Bruce Philip and Stephen Agar.
Can you give us your name, please? Can you give us your name, please?
Charles.
Give us your full name, please. I know.
Charles Joseph.
Yeah. Okay, you collect that. Charles Joseph. Collect your prize at $2.95 tomorrow.
So the free athletes, again, Stephen Agar, Bruce Philip, and Cedric Harris. Cedric Harris is currently a coach, still working at
the grammar school.
And the head of the Pioneer.
Goodwill Secondary, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see, and Fountain, that year, yeah, there were free athletes. And Harris came close in getting a medal in the 800 meters final. Very close. He played fourth.
And this bottle of wine was given Minia 7-11. We have to emphasize that. We cannot forget the people who are keeping this program alive. Minia, that bottle of wine was given. Right.
And also Stephen Agar is the son of Mr. Agar, who headed DAS.
Yes, he was the president for a number of years.
And I worked under him for many years as well.
Yeah,
well, we have $100 to be given by Suki. We have it right there, but question will come in a while. And a nice bottle of wine.
Let's go to the question.
Suki's, not yet. That Suki's where you can get your crushed ice and everything else. Now,
Sibo, before you go further, I would like you to re-emphasize the sponsors. We've got a major sponsor, 80 shilling for Julius Timothy, who's been sponsoring the Sports Wrap program year in, year out. And we need to commend him for that.
Oh, yeah.
Other people who are sponsoring the gifts for tonight, Sibo, I want you to re-emphasize those names.
Well, I keep saying that we have...
Keep on saying those names.
Del Najee Sports Store between ACS and Jolly's, where you can get your best sneakers.
And the permission bus stop.
Everything in Dominica. Good prices. They've given expensive t-shirts worth over $200. We still have one to go. LeBron Lakers t-shirt as well, worth over. Then there is Minia 7-11 on the highway. We have Suki's, where you can get your best crushed ice and everything else. We have Mickey Joseph, Flossie Joseph to come as well with a question. So, and you can get $30 worth of wine for your Christmas by Mickey. Let's give the question now, in fact. Okay? Right. Let us give it now. And it will be a basketball question. What year did Dominica win the OECS basketball championship, and who was the coach? Right? So the winner will go to Flossie Joseph tomorrow and get $30 worth of wine. The question is, what year did Dominica win the OECS basketball championship, and who was the coach? The coach is the guy who was called on our program, giving you all a hint a number of times from overseas. I'm giving you all a hint.
It's all right.
So, what year did Dominica win
the
OECS basketball championship, and who was the coach?
All right, we have a call already with the answer on the overseas line.
I'm calling to answer about the three athletes.
Okay.
No, somebody won it.
Somebody won this one already. Yes, somebody won. So we have a different one now. All right, thank you, caller. Okay, after the hour of 7 o'clock, let's go back to the telephones. Good evening.
Emmanuel Loblack in 1985.
No, wrong.
All right,
wrong.
Emmanuel Loblack, 1985, not correct. Okay.
Oh, by the way, overseas people can take part as well, you know.
Yes.
If you can call, if we get the answer, then you can get somebody
to pick
it up for you.
Yeah.
So let us say to overseas callers, because we have a lot of overseas listeners. So if you have the answer, you can call and get somebody to pick it up for you. No problem with that.
All right. Good evening, caller.
Good evening.
Yes.
1990. Emmanuel Loblack.
No.
All right.
I said the coach is a guy who calls on the program. He lives overseas. So that's another hint, the coach. So I'm giving you all a hint. The coach is the guy he's calling the program many times. He lives overseas. Okay? So that's another hint. In 1995, right? So we give you all the things.
Okay, and the other hint is the coach is not Emmanuel Loblack.
No, for sure. It wasn't Emmanuel Loblack. Yeah, so go on. Please.
All right, callers. 8 after the hour of 7 o'clock. We are giving away prizes. This one from Flossie Joseph. And thanks, of course, our sponsors, AC Shillingford and
Suki's, Minia 7-Eleven, Delnaji Sports Club. All these people have consented to keep this price. Well, call it a price giving because we give people prices. As I say, we can't afford to give ham and turkey. That's what we can do. At least you have something to drink while you're having your lunch on Christmas Day.
Caller, go ahead, please. Good night. Good night, caller. Go ahead. You are live. All right. Caller's probably listening to the telephone.
Yeah. Come on, callers. Get this.
Okay, and the question again, the year that the Dominica won the OECS Senior Men's Basketball Championships. What year? Back to the telephones. Good evening. Caller, go. All right.
Come on, answer the question, caller. Look at nice. You have that thing. Come on, $30 worth of wines by Flossie Joseph tomorrow. Flossie Joseph right next to the market. Right there, you get your good prices in groceries and everything else. Right next to the market. Mickey Joseph, the boss, really. So come on, callers. Get this answer.
All right, back to the telephones. Good evening.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
In the year 1976, which was Wilma Fibla.
No.
All right. Wilma Fibla, 1976.
Wrong.
All right.
Okay, another hint. It's not as far as that. It's in the 90s. Another clue. It's in the 90s. In the 90s.
So let's see if we'll take 10 callers to get this one right. All right. Good evening, caller.
Yeah. Calling for the basketball.
Yes.
Marcellus Illinois.
Say it again, go on.
Marcellus Illinois.
No.
Marcellus Lee.
Okay, what year? What year was that? We asked the year. Who was the coach?
1992.
Say again?
1992.
No, you're very close. Next caller, very
All
close.
right,
You're very
close,
close.
1992.
You're very close.
All right. 11 after the hour of 7 o'clock. And West Indies appear to be doing very well.
Yeah, the 5 wickets down. They only need 10 more runs.
123 for 5.
Yeah,
so
they only need 10 more runs. And
Shai Hope again anchoring the innings there for West Indies. Good
2 overs to go. Yeah. Well, no, let me see. It's 8 balls to go. 8 balls. Hope he's on 27.
8 balls, 20
8
10
balls
runs.
to score 10 runs.
10
Yeah.
runs. All right. Okay.
Come on, caller. Let's get it. What year did Dominica win the OECS basketball championship? And who was the coach?
In the year 1993, Marcellus Lee.
Very close.
1993.
No, but
Marcellus
very,
Lee.
very close.
Okay.
Very close.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. More callers. Good night.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, good night. Marcellus Lee, 1995.
You correct. So listen.
All right.
Tomorrow, give us your name.
All right.
Hello? Yeah, Vincent Charles.
Right. So tomorrow you go to Mickey Joseph at Flossie Joseph. You know where that is? Right next to the market. You can collect $30 worth of wine so you can have for your lunch on Christmas Day.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Blessed Christmas.
Jose, that's you, no, by the way. That's you?
Excuse me?
That's you, Jose?
Yeah, me there.
What's up?
ID.
Yeah, but bring your ID. Jose, you're bright boy enough. So you bring your ID. Bring your ID there.
Okay, very well. Yeah, thanks.
Well done. Congratulations.
Now, Ronald,
Goodies
take this
for the
Lakers.
holiday-
Take
for the
this
holiday
Lakers
season.
LeBron shirt. Another expensive, authentic. You still have all the tag. Everybody can see it. LeBron James. The question is, which former prime minister was president of the Dominica Cricket Association, and which year he became president of the Cricket Association? A former prime minister of Dominica was president of the Dominica Cricket Association. Which year did he become president of the DCA? Simple. You get a LeBron James t-shirt, courtesy of Delnaji's Sports Store. They have consented and they've given expensive gift. Each of the shirts is worth over $250.
And you can also get them at the
And
store.
you can go there. You can get everything at Snickers, the best Snickers, best Nike t-shirts, Adidas, anything, you go to Dell Lunches between ACS and Jolly. Here is a t-shirt of LeBron James. Which former prime minister was a president of the Dominican Cricket Association, and which year did he become president for the first time?
Caller, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Edison James.
Okay.
I think you was 82.
No,
82.
Wrong.
All right.
Wrong.
All right. Yeah. Well, we used to give a tick for cross across this, so you get half, right?
half, yeah.
All right. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is Edison James, 1995.
No.
All right.
You get half price, but you don't have half price because we cannot cut the t-shirt in two. We cannot cut the LeBron James in two. Yeah. Come on, go on.
1986, Edison James.
No, wrong. Wrong.
All right.
But you know, I've been
right.
waiting for this caller. This match is exciting now. West Indies need 8 runs, the last over, to win the match.
Oh, but 8 runs.
Well, 8
Surely
runs.
they can get it
They did 120
Shea
for 6. Chasing 132. One more over to go.
And the roster got out. Okay.
He got out.
But Shea Hope is there.
Hope
He
is
gave
still
the guidance.
batting.
Gave the guidance through.
You see, we're one more over.
One more over to go.
Final over.
Yeah,
8
one more
runs.
over to go.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get the answer
It's
now.
also hot in the studio. Good
Yeah,
evening.
very hot.
Good night, caller.
Come on. Yes?
1996.
No.
1996. All right.
No.
The year incorrect. All right, callers. Good evening. Good night. 7.
Mr. Edison James.
Go. We listen to you, blah, blah, blah.
1973.
You're very close, but still far. You're very close. But I hope you didn't call him Blue Blue to get the answer. Oh, yeah? You think you're smart? You think you're smart? I hope you're not calling him. Next caller.
All right, let's move to the next caller. Good night, caller.
Mr. Edison James, 1996.
No.
I don't-
Okay, he just said, somebody said
Exactly.
1973, and he just
very
said-
close. I know.
I just said the person was very
Okay,
close.
so that's a hint. 1973, very close. Let's go back to the telephone.
Hello?
Yes?
Edison James, 1976.
No.
All right.
Caller, use your head. I just said it was so close. You get an
Caller.
expensive LeBron t-shirt because
Yes.
this is Del Naji Sports Store. Come on.
All right, caller.
that. Don't let
Surely
that go.
you have this.
1975.
No.
All right, no. All right, next caller.
What's in that one?
Next caller.
I got to another chance. Edison James, 1974.
So, Blue Blue, you want to win all the things. Okay, yeah, you're correct. 1974. Give it to Blue Blue.
Your collection of t-shirts, jerseys, just got.
West Indies have won.
Roger. All right, congratulations. West Indies have also won and won the series.
Okay, the next thing we have is not a sports question, but it's Herbert Winston, $100 and a bottle of lovely wine. Courtesy Suki, $100 and a bottle of wine. It is not a sports question. Listen well, 2 questions. Name under whose watch as president that the Cicero Award was bestowed on Herbert Suki Winston. That's 1. And the next question, Herbert Winston represented the Labour Party in an election. Who was the leader and what constituency did he represent? So you have an expensive bottle of wine and $100, courtesy Herbert Winston, where you get the best crushed ice. Herbert and Tube Ice, we know where he is. He also is involved in gas. He's involved in the supermarket, in bread. He makes break everything. Even all, this is a guy. They say when he went to school, he had a bicycle and he brought bread to sell. In fact, I remember Thomas Baptist, this is telling me that. So this guy worked hard. So he's giving $100 and an expensive bottle of wine. Name under whose watch as president that the Cicero Award was bestowed on Herbert Suki Winston, and Herbert Winston represented the Labour Party in an election. Who was the leader and what constituency? Simple. $100 and a lovely bottle of wine. Please call her.
All right, and all the lines are going. Good night, caller.
That was Newtown and the 1980 elections.
No, it was two. There's another question, you know.
What's the other
Well,
one?
I didn't ask for the year. All I asked, who was the leader? When
Michael Douglas.
No.
All right.
No.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah.
caller.
Yeah,
Let's try again. Good night.
Yeah, Patrick John. Sibo, only now West Indies won, eh? Only now.
No, well, you left because we just said it and we followed it. Anyway, go on with the answer. We said that. Jerry, are you still there? No, he's gone.
All right. He said Patrick
No,
John.
well,
Let's
there's
go back
people-
to the international line. Good night, caller.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, he got the Cicero Award under the Excellency Vernon Shaw.
Right, correct.
And he went up for Labour Party in 1985 under the leadership of Mike Douglas.
No. You had
so close.
Very close. You were very close.
So close.
Very close.
Good night, caller. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good night.
Yes, caller, please turn off your radio. We're getting a serious feedback.
Yeah, true.
We'll keep the line. Hold on, we'll keep the line open for you. But this one is about Mr. Winston Suki.
About Suki.
What year, under which president he got the Cicero Award, and under whose leadership he went up for elections.
And where?
Simple.
And you get $100 and an expensive bottle of wine.
Vernon Shaw.
Okay. And in politics?
Newton.
Okay.
And the leader. What's the leader?
Who was the leader of the party that he went up for?
Rosie Douglas.
No.
All right. Try again, caller.
Oh, by the way, Blue, people are saying you shouldn't participate again. You have won 2, so don't call again. People are saying, please, Blue. People say you won
Under the leadership of Patrick John, under Mr. Bernard Shaw, in Newtown, for Newtown.
Rosa South. Okay, we'll give that to you. We'll give that to you.
Right.
Give us your name, please. Hello?
Hello?
Give us your name, please.
Your name.
Let's Richard Cadet, but I'm doing this for my nephew. He can have this for his Christmas. That is Jared Smith.
Give us his name. Give us the name, Latricia. Let's write it down. Give us the name.
Jared Smith.
Jared
Smith.
Jared.
Jared Smith. And he will be picking that up.
So tell him he'll get $100 and a lovely bottle. But how old is he? He's not going to drink wine, right?
He's not going to drink the wine. His mother is going to drink the wine.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, is that okay? Well, tell him to pick it up tomorrow.
Yes, he can. He will pick it up tomorrow.
Right.
Wonderful bottle of wine and $100 cash courtesy of Suki.
Interestingly, in that year when Suki ran for the election, Suki said, "Yo pas à stop moi. Si yo stop moi ka drive truck, mo kale bek pen. Si yo stop moi ka bek pen, mo kale mette l'autre bail pour van. Yo pas à stop moi. Mo si yo bougou Wasin.
Right.
Suki not easy no boy. Suki's a great guy.
No, we have a lovely bottle of wine again there. The lovely bottle of wine, expensive wine. I see that.
Jack Bernard.
Jack Bernard, which is worth over $100. It's there. No, the question is, Shea Hope, Vivian Richards, well, I know people go on the net for that one, and Virat Kohli got to 5,000 runs, all three of them the same, 120 innings. If true or false, if the answer is false, give the amount of innings all three of them got to 5,000 ODI runs. Shea Hope, Vivian Richards, and Virat Kohli got to 5,000 runs in 120 innings. True or false? If the answer is false, give the amount of innings. Okay?
Whoa,
A
whoa,
lovely bottle of wine. Ronald, can you tell the callers about it? I know you like wine.
Yes.
You're kind of saying that sort of thing. Yeah, you love good wine.
Hello?
We have
Hello?
a first caller.
Hi.
Yes?
Okay, I'm just guessing. True.
Go on. The answer is true?
Yes.
The answer is wrong. False. The answer is not true.
All right, let's go back to the telephone.
And if you say false, give the amount of innings. I
Yes.
said Sheo, Vivian Richards, Virat Kohli got to 5,000 runs. The same amount of 120 innings, if true or false. If the answer is false, give the amount of innings they got. Come on, callers, get that.
I can see.
An expensive bottle of wine.
I can see the Google machine working.
Yeah, everybody be on the net.
Caller, go ahead, please. Caller, good night. You are on live. Go ahead. All right, let's try this other caller. Good night, caller.
False. Well, okay. If it's false, in one inning, in all three of them get to 5,000 runs.
125.
No, no. Come on, caller. Get that bottle away.
No, simple. Just clarify. You want them to tell you where each of it is a false, where each of them got to, or
No,
just
all three of them got
to at the
fight
same
at
time,
the same
in the
amount
same
of
amount
innings.
of innings.
No, if people were following the World Cup, that's what I'm saying. That's why people must follow.
Yes, yes.
All three of them got to 5,000 ODIs in the same amount of innings. State if the answer is false, give the amount, give the answer.
All right.
Let's
People
go.
have 25 after the hour of 7 o'clock. Of course, all our sponsors, AC Shillingford,
Del Natchez,
Natchez
Stookies, Flossie Joseph, Minions on the Highway. Can't forget these people. And we can never forget ACS. They've always been good. In fact, they sponsored that program. They were kind. There's still another drink from ACS there we have to give tonight. Come on, caller, an expensive wine. Lovely wine
yes,
here.
this wine.
Yes, look at it.
Yeah, 114 innings.
114.
1-4, yeah.
No, well, you have to answer properly. True or is it false?
It's false. 114 innings.
Right, give us your name, please.
All right, congratulations.
All three of them got it 140.
Yeah.
Give us your name.
Well done.
You have to thank Sportsmore for that, the website.
Huh? Give us your name, caller.
Matthias Alexander.
So you have
an
expensive bottle of wine. You can come here tomorrow. It's yes, and collect it at 295. Hello, caller. He's gone?
He's gone. Yes.
You got the name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Matthias,
Oh, you
Matthias
still here?
Alexander.
Give us the right name.
Matthias Alexander.
Right. So tomorrow you bring your ID and you come to Q95.
Always bring your
Bring
ID.
your ID. Okay?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Right. Now, guys, any of you all can come with a question. And a nice bottle of Mackison's Punch, courtesy ACS. Come on, Ronald. Give an
I think that should be for me. For all my hard work.
No, you have to give a question and let Thompson your sponsor. Lobby,
Yes,
you.
yes,
Any one of you
yes,
will come with a
yes.
question. Come on.
Okay. I want to give.
all right.
All right. Lobby, we're going to give them an athletic question. Okay.
Oh, I don't netball question.
In the
too.
1996 Atlanta Olympics, there was a female athlete who represented Dominica. Who was that athlete? 1996
Okay.
Olympics in Atlanta. Dominican athlete represented Dominica. Who was that athlete? All right, that's the question. It's an athletic track and field. And this actually, this person will get a wonderful
Mackison
rum
Punch, Tony's Punch compliments ACS,
ACS.
our main sponsor for
Okay.
the Sports Rap program.
So after all the very difficult simple questions, this one is very
Easy.
easy.
So
Very,
they have
very
got the
easy.
question.
All right.
Come
So
on.
caller, go ahead. Easy question.
Don Williams.
Huh?
Don Williams.
Here we go. All right.
So who's the caller? Take that name.
Don
Charles
Williams.
Joseph.
Charles Joseph.
Charles Joseph.
So collect a bottle of Mackison Punch tomorrow at Q95.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we have to say thanks to Del Nagy Sports Store for agreeing to sponsor these expensive shirts they gave. Suki's Winston, for who has, as you said, Ronald, bread is involved in bread, cube ice and crushed
Groceries.
ice and groceries and everything else. You have Minya 7-Eleven on the highway. We have, I say HCS, where we've said that already. We had Flossie Joseph. We can't forget these people, all these people. And it was nice. It was nice. People feel the questions were tough, but at least we were able to give back to our fans because we know they've always listened. And well, in all fairness, Blue won 2 prizes, but in all fairness, she has been
Charles Joseph.
But Blue, on every sports rap program, she has always called, say good night and everything. So we have to thank all the people who have done that.
Congratulations to the winners. Let me just give the winners again.
Ahead,
it is Jade George, Matilda Popo, Blue twice, Charles Joseph twice, Vincent Charles, Jared Smith, and Martin Matthias Alexander.
Right. So what we'll do now, we'll take a break and we'll get in touch with David Johnson because as you know, the winding down on the T10. So he will tell us what's happening because the final is on Saturday. So we'll take a small break now. That's the number. Yeah, that's one. We are not the ads on.
Why is it frozen?
Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe, and Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, space basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
I want the big up of Merry Christmas.
Well, if it's puff you want, you can get that and a whole heap more. Besides your favorite grocery item, ACS is giving you chances to win this Christmas. Spend $50 or more and drop your receipt with your name and number in the box provided at any ACS branch, and you can win the following. First prize, 1 Blackstone 36-inch stainless steel grill with cabinet. Wow. Second prize, 1 Blackstone 4-burner 36-inch grill with hard cover. My. Third prize, $300 worth of groceries. And 3 lucky customers will win $100 worth of groceries each. So spend less, shop at ACS, and win!
I want the big up of Merry Christmas.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe, and Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, space basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tile, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Yes, we are back after this exciting quiz, and we had question and answers. So we are joined on the line by David Johnson, the Assistant Secretary Treasurer of the Dominica Cricket Association, in the final stages of the Dream 11 T10. Good night, Mr. Johnson.
Yes, good night to you, Mr. Sebastian and Mr. Lewis, and I'm not too sure if
Ronald Lander is there. No, Mr. Lewis is not there. Mr. Lewis is not there. Ronald Lander is there. Thompson Franklin is there. Emmanuel Lobla.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, Mr. Lewis is not there. He's not there.
All right.
Circumstances, he can't be there. Okay. Now we down to the business end.
Yes, actually.
Today you had 2 matches. Tell us about the 2 matches today.
Yes, well, actually we had 2 matches today. In the first match we have the qualifier 1. That's the team that finished top, number 1 and 2, and that match was between Champagne Reef Divers and Barana Uti Warriors. Actually, Barana Uti Warriors to top the points table with 242 points. Come second is Champagne Reef Divers. Actually, they placed the first qualifier 1, and in that match, Champagne Reef Divers was victorious, where Barana won the toss and they decided to field. And in the innings of Champagne Reef Divers, they made 135 for 1 in 10 overs. We have Shiem Bradford out of Barbados. He was caught on ball by John Eugene for 73 of 30 balls. He had 6 fours, 5 sixes. And we have our lone local hero ambassador, Alec Apenas, not out on 54 runs of 32 balls with 6 fours and 3 sixes. And in the bowling for Warriors, we have only John Eugene with the solo wicket. He had got 1 from 26 of 2 overs. Into bat, the Warriors could only amass 104 for 4 in their 10 overs. We have contribution from John L. Eugene from St. Lucia, son of John Eugene. He had 46 runs from 23 balls. He had 1 4 and 5 sixes. And also contribution from Gian Benjamin, the captain. He had 27 runs from 10 balls with 2 fours and 3 sixes. Also contribution from Mervyn Matthew and Gian Tyson, actually 14 and 14 respectively. So we have the Champagne Reef Divers won that match by 31 runs, and they will automatically advance to the finals on Saturday. And yes, and they will actually they'll play the winner between the eliminator number 1, which happened after, and that match actually the eliminator was between Sari Sunrisers and the Valley Hikers. Fortunately for the Sari Sunrisers, they won that match by 49 runs. In that match, we have the Sari Sunrisers. They won the toss and they decided to bat. The Sari Sunrisers amassed 111 for 8 in their 10 overs. And in that 111, we have Zion Burton. He got 47 from 27 balls. He had 5 fours and 2 sixes. For the contribution coming from Kofi James from Antigua, for he plays for the Leeward Island Hurricanes. He had 32 runs from 15 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes. And also contribution from Junior Jeve, 21 runs from 11 balls with 3 sixes. In the bowling for Hikers, we had Malachi Xavier. He had 2 overs, 5 for 14. And we had Vincent Lewis and Jason Lamoff with 1 wicket each.
Right.
Yeah, and into bat, the Hikers, they could only amass 62 for 8 of the 10 overs. We had contribution from Kevin James, not out on 18 of 13 balls with 3 fours. And Mauritian Williams with 12 runs from 9 balls with 2 fours. In the bowling for Sunrisers, we have Justin Vidal, 2 overs, 2 for 8, and Kofi James and Kerchastik John with 1 wicket each. So we have the Sunrisers winning that match by 49 runs.
Okay,
so
right. So tomorrow now, who plays tomorrow?
We have the Sunrisers we're playing against the Warriors tomorrow, Byron Ote Warriors.
What time is that match? What time is that game? What time is that match?
That match is at 2:30.
So the winner of that match will play now who in the final? Which team in the final?
Champion Reef Divers in the final.
That is the team of Ali Kafanaz.
Ali Kafanaz.
They're already through to the finals then.
Yeah, they're already through to the finals.
And the finals is tell the listeners when is the finals, at what time?
The finals is on Saturday, the 23rd. On Saturday on the 23rd at 2:40 p.m.
The finals will be played.
Yes.
So it's between Ali Kafanaz's team and the winner of tomorrow's match at 2:30.
Yes,
correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything you all tell listeners, what you all have anything for after the game on Saturday, anything happening in Windsor Park? Because as you know, it's Christmas and shopping day, as they say.
Yes,
so,
I think we have a small bit of entertainment after the match.
Okay, a small bit to call it, a small bit.
Yes, small, not so much, but small bit of entertainment. We have a DJ playing for us at 4:45 p.m.
Okay.
Up to 7 to 8 p.m. Okay. But we have a bit of celebration for the fans. You know?
Okay, right. So tomorrow you have the second. Well, it's a knockout match, the second semi-final. Yes. Tell the listeners again which teams play.
Yeah, the qualifier tomorrow will be Surrey Sunrisers versus the Byron Ote Warriors.
Who is the captain? Yeah. Name the captains of these two teams tomorrow. Just tell listeners, please.
The captain of the Surrey Sunrisers is Tyrone Fairfield.
Right.
And the captain of the Warriors is Byron Ote Warriors is Gian Benjamin.
And the winner of this match tomorrow plays?
It plays the Champion Reef Divers, captained by our own local hero, Ali Kafanaz.
And that is on Saturday at 2:30, right?
At Saturday at 2:30.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. So next week, what we will do, somebody must come in the studio and give an overall overview of the entire tournament. That's what we want next week. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. What I would like to say is that I have witnessed one or two games, especially the game yesterday. And I think this is high quality entertainment. The layout of the field, the callers, the game, the competitiveness of the game. Although it's 10 overs aside, but it's high quality entertainment. And I encourage Dominicans, we reach the highlight of that T10 over the next 2 days. I would encourage Dominicans to give optimal support to the cricket at the Windsor Park. Especially we've got some outstanding players coming on over the next 2 days. So please, people, it's only $5 to get in there. Please go out over the next 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and give the most support to the players. There are other things happening in cricket in Dominica. 3 areas I'd like to highlight. And our cricket seems to be going somewhere. And that's why I'm asking people to go out and support the cricket over the next 2 days. We've just won the under-15 competition. There was a Windward Islands under-15 competition played in St. Vincent. I don't know the composition of the team, but what I do know, the coach was Rick Azime and the manager was Thomas Kentish. I hope next week or early in the new year, we can have one of them coming in to tell us a little bit more about that particular competition. Also, we've got Stefan Pascal, a very bright prospect. He was the captain of the West Indies team on the 19 squad to Sri Lanka. And he's re-elected as the West Indies on the 19 captain to go to South Africa.
Elected, you say? The World Cup in South Africa.
In South Africa.
He was moved from Sri Lanka.
It's in South Africa. You know, he was selected.
As the World Cup. That's
yes, that's very, very important.
January starts on the
very
12th
important.
Of January.
It goes to 19th of January to February 11th, 2024. And that's very important. We're making some headway there. And more importantly, for the first time, 2 Dominicans have been selected on the West Indies cricket team. Afanez, he says his name not Afanaz. It's Afanez and Hodge. These 2 players, outstanding players, have been selected on the West Indies team for the 2-match series in Australia. And we must commend them. I hope next week or early in the new year, we can have one or both of them come on the program.
They won't be here.
Yeah,
They're
but
leaving next week.
wherever we have WhatsApp, we can reach them wherever they are.
Because
wherever they are.
Afternoon will stay for the ODI,
important.
so he doesn't come back in February.
It's very,
Calvin
very
Hodge will come back at the end of
It's
January.
very important. Those
Right,
three
guys, we have to
areas,
move on.
very,
We're
very
expecting Peter later. In the meantime, guys, if you all want to say hi to people, Ronald, go on.
Yeah. I want to say hi. We've got a lot of persons, a lot of supporters, a lot of persons who've been supporting and been giving us strength if they have not been calling. I want to wish them a blessed Christmas and season greetings. First of all, my wife, Desiree Lander, my mother, Roma, and the family. Rosebud and Purnell is visiting. My son, Yannick, and I'm now a grandfather. Yannick has a child called Skylar. You know, I want to say hello to Skylar and Yannick's mother, Shirley. Pato and T-Boy. I just came from a funeral in Collio. That's Eve's father, Johnny and Eve. I want to say hello to them. Ambry and June in Maho Halibut. Matthew, Kurt, and Carrie also in Maho. Clem John, a distinguished cricketer, he's still alive. Julius Timothy. Julie, all the best, my brother. Thank you for all the support from ACS to Sports Rap, and I wish you well, my brother. All the best. Vivian Rainey supported us tonight. Joe Forston and Angela Forston. Norbert Phillip. And Doctors Deloney, Prevost, and Hamlet in the United States of America, who is always listening to our programs.
Thompson?
Yes, indeed. I certainly want to join Lander in reaching out to the many persons who support us on a weekly basis. In my own village of Grand Fond, this guy is always excited. They're always happy to listen, and they're also filled of knowledge of the game. Guys like Zami and Police and all the others that are there. I certainly want to give them a shout out, and not only in my village of Grand Fond, but across Dominica. Names that we don't know, but I'm sure that there are countless persons who listen religiously to Sports Rap because of the depth of knowledge, because of the information that is shared there. And I just want to wish every single Dominican a Merry Christmas, the compliments of the season, and hope that whatever your year was, however your difficult this year, 2023 was for you, that 2024 will be a far better year, that you will really, your dreams will be realized. And let me just say this, I think it's a good practice, to write down your dreams at the start of the year. I started doing that a few years ago, and I realized that when I write it down at the start of the year, most of them come through, so it's a good idea to write down your dreams, what you hope to aspire in 2024, and see it come to pass. So season greetings, Dominica, and thanks for your support to Sports Rap. Across, if I start calling names, we'll be there until midnight. All right, but just to say, everyone that listens to Sports Rap, Merry Christmas.
Lobby, we don't hear Lobby.
Yes, he's still on, though.
Yeah. Sorry. It's better now.
Okay,
it's better now. I'd like to wish all my fans, all Sports Rap, callers, the best for a Merry Christmas. Also, very prosperous New Year. We know things are not the best, but keep on believing in the Most High. I want to also to extend Merry Christmas to my family, to my wife, my brothers and sisters, home and abroad, and to all Dominicans on a whole.
Well, I just want to say first to Ozzy. Ozzy has been here the last 4 or 5 years on Sports Rap. He's going through some challenging times now, guys, and we wish him the best. I'll see him before Christmas. Ozzy, I'm sure a lot of people out there praying for you, hoping that things get back to, so you can be back here next year. So I know it's challenging now. These are tough times for Ozzy, but he'll pull through. Ozzy will be okay, don't worry. So with us, everybody, have him on our prayers, guys, and we're hoping. And I want to say Dawn Sims, who has always provided us with snacks here, all the time on her own. She spent her own money supporting Sports Rap. Dawn, good night to you. There's Diremple. I know you yourself always, and you have your challenging times. And we can't forget people like Paben, Vivian Rennie himself in Boston, Allison, Jerry and Jennifer in New York. These people always listen. Bogoroy. I've been in reports for people like Lotus, Gerald Cobbett, and Pat, his brother Hilary Joseph. the people in Jubla, Miss Jonah up on the hill, elderly lady who always listen up on the hill in Jubla when you're coming down from Portsmouth area. The Alvin in Monrachet, we can't forget him. The people in Collyho, I mean, all of them always listen, like Frances and Eddie and Jerome, George Elize, Miss Williams, I know you all always listen. And Dodol, we can't forget. Dodol is a guy, every afternoon at 2 o'clock, he starts drinking his coffee, babes, and he puts powder. That's all you say, Johnson baby powder. That's what you Dodol, good night. I know you always listens. He doesn't miss his program. There's a lady in Salisbury as well, Miss T. She does the same thing every afternoon, and Thekla and people like Waveland, Annan Heads, all the people in Salisbury. Skip, my brother in Mero. I hope you're okay, boss. See you during the Christmas. Be strong. Take care of yourself, my brother, right? So, guys, we cannot forget our sponsors. ACS, we cannot forget them. Without them, this program would not go through.
Rudolph Thomas,
all the sponsors tonight. The Najisk Sportster, always support sports rap. Minia 7-Eleven on the highway, the supermarket, Suki, where you get the best ice and cross ice, Flossie Joseph, Mickey Thomas, where you can get on. We cannot, and there's another person who supports us, but the person doesn't want his name mentioned, so I wouldn't do it. Derma in Houston as well. Good night, Derma. And Paben, please don't eat too many turkeys during the Christmas, my brother. Don't eat too many turkeys. I'm warning you. And Roland, Roy, I know you told me you always listen. The Minister of Agriculture tell me all, he doesn't miss sports rap. Good night, my brother. I know you tell me you always listen. Good night to you, my bro. Okay?
So before we go any further, I would like to make observations based on my frequent travel to Maho. That piece of road entering Maho from the southern side, please, government, please, Mr. Skerritt, Mr. Blackmore, Mr. Laville, do something about that road before somebody falls down a vehicle, because heavy vehicles pass there all the time. Please do something to repair that road. And there's another piece of road, Sibo. I think it's just before you get to Jubla. There is a separation in the road. There's a bypass. You could tell me exactly where. And no work is happening. I passed there today, and no work is happening on that piece of road. A guy went down in the drain there. He was trying to pull to his side, and he went down the drain. Please, let's pay attention to those critical infrastructural developments to make Dominica a better place for all of us.
You know, sometimes, Thompson run a little bit. I think it's wicked, these people wicked. You know, this piece of road down there, it is months that thing is there. I spoke about that a little bit. They're waiting for somebody to end up in the sea. And then you hear, these people are wicked. They're not seeing that. All of them parking there every day.
Heavy vehicle.
That's a heavy vehicle. Every time. Now, sometimes that causes a big traffic jam. It depends. And I cannot imagine why they wouldn't fix the blasted road. My goodness. Fix it. Are they waiting for people to die?
Are we going to talk about West?
Yeah, of course we have. Nobody is.
Yes, I know it is.
And
because
I just
over
cannot
so
imagine
long and
months that thing is
yeah.
there. Fix the road.
Yeah, just
please, to avoid a catastrophe.
There was also a portion in Bell since Erica.
Since Erica. 10 years like that.
Yeah.
They're wicked. They're not seeing it. Instead of talking foolishness about giving who sits, fix the road. You only give somebody seats. Fix the road, please, so that everybody can be comfortable. We do not want people to end up in the sea. My goodness, please. We're begging you, begging. Wangez Chimela.
Sebastian, nobody see that anybody gonna lose his or her life.
It's ridiculous, man. Since
and then in this Maho, somebody actually knocked one of the cones, the cones around that. I saw it bent, so that means somebody actually drove into it.
Boy, God forbid somebody end up there. My gosh, man, these people, I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand. Right, let's get into the West Indies team. We heard a team announced, and I'm happy for Kevin, obviously Alec. But I'll say to you, arguably, that's probably one of the weakest teams that will leave the West Indies to go anywhere. I'm telling you, it's one of the weakest teams ever. But, I'll say something, Thompson Ronald Lobby. 1974, when Clive Lloyd became the captain, West Indies went to India, so the rookies. Among the rookies, you heard the names were?
Couple there.
No.
Oh, for the West Indies.
Vivian Richards, Gordon Greenwich, and the rest is history. We know what happened. So we're going to the other difference with that group then, and now with that, these guys were high class. But you look at the averages now of people who are selected, and wow, it really is poor. And you're going to be played against the world's top team. In fact, that same ground in Adelaide, West Indies were bowled for 77, eh? You forget last year.
Well, yes, last year, and I think Australia brought us in for the Boxing Day
and
game.
they're playing there again this time.
No, but not for Boxing Day.
No, they're playing after January.
I don't think we'll ever play a Boxing Day game in Australia again.
Because the match will finish in 2 days. Yes. But
who are the options? Holder? Holder has
no holders.
Myers?
Well, they said they were not available. They were not available.
Who are the options? Who are the options?
But Sebastian, Sibo.
Yeah.
My concern right now, I am landed talking about option, which is good. But my concern with West Indies cricket, not just now, or the years, what we have seen is the quality, first of all. Our preparation. Look, you have right now, you have two players, Cavan and Afanaz, going and play test cricket.
He says his name is Afanaz.
Afanaz. Look, they are engaged in T10 cricket right now. That should not be happening. This guy should be.
What I can tell you, Lobby, the West Indies have a camp in Australia. They have a camp before the test.
Let's listen, Sebastian. The best of I'm a person following sports. For years, as an athlete myself, the best of teams are preparing, not in a day or 2 days. They are preparing. They take things very, very serious. And I cannot see how that T10. Look, remember, Sebastian, the Windward team failed miserable recently in the 45 days because when the players were engaged in T10 cricket. I cannot see how you are going to perform. How are you going to perform? How?
What I can say to you, the West Indies team have a 1 week camp in Australia.
That can help nobody.
They have a 4-day game before the first test. I can tell you that.
They have
but that can't help.
Yeah. They have a 4-day game.
T10 is entertainment cricket. But if you play for straight bat and you play aggressive cricket, whatever you play in T10, you can take it over to the 50-over game and to the test match.
Let me tell you,
guys. But at the same time, yeah, go ahead, man.
Yes, Sebastian said we were bowled out for 78. How you were bowled out?
Who played?
Was it Sebastian? Quality bowling.
Last year in Australia. Yeah, we were
right,
bowled in the same ground where we're going to
and Australia scored 500 runs in both
Who
both
was
times,
the team? Who are the same guys who've been playing over and over again and not performing?
Yes, no. Besides
that, to see new options.
No, but in all fairness, Lobby, Ronald, I mean, let me real. You're happy for that, but we have to be real. I mean, some of the people who won that team really shouldn't be playing in first test cricket. I'm telling you honestly. I look at Imlak. Imlak is on the team, an average of 20 odd. It hardly done anything for Guyana. He failed miserably. It's a joke. I mean, when you look at what's happening, it's a joke. We have nobody.
But Imlak is a backup keeper.
Well, he's backing his strength.
Okay.
Because I looked at 6 people there. Average is 29, 24, and people playing for a long, long time. You can average 29 if you just start playing. You can say, okay, as a selector, you see a guy, first year you average 29, you take a chance. But people who playing for a long, long time, and even Graves, Justin Graves, I mean, come on.
You're not going to increase your average against Australia.
Exactly.
That dominant team.
Against 4 world-class bowlers.
Yeah.
You have Stark,
Michelle.
you have Cummins, you have, what's his name?
Zampa.
Not Zampa. Who just took 500 wickets? Lion.
Lion.
So you're going against a high class. But I'm not worried about the bowling. Our bowling will struggle. I can tell you. I look at the bowling. Australia, that something can happen. We could bowl in for 100. But the odds are that Australia could score 500 easily. Because you watch Roach bowl now. Roach is more or less like a medium pacer. Let's be real. Roach and you, okay, there's young Joseph from Guyana, a young fast bowler. Azari, very expensive in all formats.
He got a contract for over $1 million.
Yeah, well, he was bought for that.
But of course,
over $1 million.
He plays all right. We're very happy for him.
We're happy, but to be honest, he's very in all formats. He goes for plenty all
especially recently against England there.
All formats.
But for me, what I'd like to see, Lobby, what I'd like to see, Afanez to apply himself. Afanez is very talented, and I'd like to see him apply himself, and when he gets into the 60s, consolidate and convert that into hundreds, because I can see a bright future for this youngster.
Yeah, Lobby, you're saying?
Yes, talking about Alzarri Joseph, my problem with him, he's not a thinker. He's always vexed. You look, no matter how.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's just his demeanor. He takes his.
No, but Lobby has said
a
fast bowler should be smiling for batsmen. In fact, hold on, Lobby. I played with Andy Roberts. I never saw Andy Roberts drink a beer in his life. Never took him. One Andy Roberts hit you, he would just turn back and still his mark with his ball. Andy Roberts never smiled on the field. Andy Roberts never smiled. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he's being serious. But my God, sometimes his economy rate is much too high. Much too high.
Look, what I'm saying, Sebastian, he's not a thinker. You have to be a thinker. By now, you got to be, as a fast bowler, think. My line. People cannot supposed to be hitting you over your head as a fast bowler. So, I mean, guys hitting you. To me, the amount of sixes this guy has in T10, maybe T20, ODI over the years.
Yeah.
A lot of sixes.
In England, these guys were very, very slack. The bowling was very.
No, but you look at the West Indies bowling. When you look at in the T20, West Indies will not get very far. That bowling there will not trouble many teams, honestly. If we're being honest, you watch that bowling team, they're not going to get. I mean, Jason Holder, the first 3 matches, each match went for over 50.
He's plateaued.
All these Alzarri, Joseph, Russell, our bowling not going to cause much of a problem in the World Cup. I'm telling you honestly, we have to do much better than that.
The bowler that looks very impressive, Moti. Moti seems to be the most consistent bowler now. Right now.
Sebastian, for us to do well, gentlemen, we have to get onto the field and do some proper training twice a day. We have to behave as professionals. We guys have to go on the field and practice. That's what the other teams are doing. We have to practice properly. 2 days of hard work, get in a camp. So that's what you have to do.
But it's going to be tough. 7 uncapped players.
Yeah, too many. And the problem is that when you look at the batting team,
but
there's nobody there, let's say, like, to help the youngsters. Okay, Craig Bradford, yes, but too many youngsters. You have Alec, you have Chandapal, you have Kavem, you have Bakaski, you have Emlak. These are a lot of young players at the same time. We don't have many options.
But they really have to remove all these senior players one time.
Well,
I think that is
I don't think them guys want to play.
So Blackwood.
Well, they drop Blackwood.
I'm just saying.
Put somebody out of bringing the Hope.
No, but
Hope was not available. All of them have signed for the ILT20 in January. So all of them signed for the ILT20.
They're making them money.
No, but again, West Indies body is a joke. Shea Hope now is a contracted player. So when people are on contract, you can dictate. People who are not contracted, they can take you to court. But Hope, they just released the guys who are on retainer. Hope is a contracted player. So you cannot say, well, I'm not going to play, I am going to play T20 instead. No. The board should be able to come to dictate to him and tell him, no, guy, we want you. So you can. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Peter later before we close. We don't have much time, but he's going to tell us the table tennis was just completed. So Peter, well, he's come back. He forgot something. Yes. Yeah, but going back to Hope. Hope is a contracted player. So the board should tell him, no, it cannot be West Indies playing cricket in January and you're somewhere else playing.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it doesn't happen to other countries.
No other country does that.
So you're going to have Holder playing up there while West Indies will play in Australia. Kyle May, all these guys, wrong.
Wow.
But Shea Hope is a contracted player.
And he should be on the West Indies
Yes,
team.
the
I mean, there's
ball-
just no excuse. I don't know why.
Because
it
he
seems
signed,
like
and he can't sign because he
We are
signed for
too
his
slack.
Yeah.
He's on retainer.
There
So the
must
board
be,
should
there
able
must
to
be
tell
something
him-
within his contractual
Yeah,
terms
tell him,
that
yeah.
would dictate that he remain.
Yeah, it's a
First
nonsense.
priority has to go to the West Indies.
Yeah. So
And
that-
he's a player that will help us a lot.
And
That could.
Personally, I think Shea Hope should be playing on Test cricket, batting at 5'6" and we keep. The Silva is not a good keeper. Shea Hope now, when he shines off the ball, maybe he'll give you a lot of runs in Test cricket now. So I think the board should have told him, you're a contracted player. You cannot be going and playing T20 all over the blasted place. Okay? Peter is here with us, and he's just going to briefly tell us what happened with the tennis. Peter, your tournament completed. Tell the listeners out there how things went.
Yeah, good night, gentlemen, and good night to all the listeners of Q95. Well, 2023 OECS Table Tennis Championships, I think, was a success. I mean, we had Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Vincent, St. Kitts, and Dominica, all the major islands competing at the highest level.
And who won the tournament, Peter? You
Well,
must tell us that. Who won?
Who won the tournament? I would have to say St. Lucia.
Okay.
Dominated. You know, Dominica got third place in the men's teams and also the women's team.
Well, I was listening to St. Lucia coach, and he was saying how long they have been practicing. He said it's a long time his players have been practicing. Hence the reason why they could dominate this tournament.
I think the guy who won the singles, they actually working with him since he was 9 years old.
Well.
He's years. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've been playing for a while. But were you satisfied how things went during the 3 days, Peter?
I was very satisfied. I mean, we got a tournament director, Bob Ryan from Trinidad.
When he was there last week. Yeah.
Yes, oh yes.
Yeah,
okay.
you were there last
He's also the General Secretary of the CRTTF, the Caribbean Regional Table Tennis Federation. And he goes all over to do tournaments. And he was here directing our tournament, or managing, you could say. And he really did a good job.
Okay.
I mean, he could tell you what time every day was going to end. Like the first day we started a little late and we ended around 8:30. He said, Peter, first we end early. Let's get one more board. And from then on, everything was just smooth sailing.
Okay.
You know, he knew what he was about.
And do you think now that tournament, it will spur the youngsters now to go on to play table tennis, to have an interest in table tennis?
I'm sure it will, because the youngsters now know the level they have to get to be competitive. You know, I mean, we in for 2 years. You know, when you're dealing with something like athletics, you have a 100-meter dash, you have 200 meters, and you have a time to work with. So when you see your runner run, you have an idea where he is. But with table tennis, you never know till you made the competition. So what we attempted, our first challenge was to send our youngsters out to Grenada in a tournament there at the LQ. We knew it wasn't any high-level thing, but we had to see how our boys would compete. There's one girl, we had Sandra Joseph, she came second, so we said, okay, that's a good sign. Then when we sent our players to Alba, yes, we couldn't match up with the bigger countries, but when we met the Caribbean islands, the St. Vincent, the St. Kitts, we were competitive, so we realized, okay, we are at the OECS level. I mean, St. Lucia won, but it's not like the games were not competitive. They were competitive, but St. Lucia came out victorious. I even surprised myself.
Yeah.
I visited the area on Friday and on Sunday, and I was very impressed. It takes a lot to impress me. I was very impressed with the layout and the level of organization. It was well put together in that area with 3 boards, well divided and so on, well organized.
Five
boards. Five boards. Well, what I saw was 3 of them.
Oh.
And then the director was keeping proper records of what was happening. So I saw a high level of organization, which I was impressed by. And I know that augur well for development of tennis. And a player was telling me that they want to have 1 or 2 boards around in that same area on the side where they can continue playing, because you need to have an area dedicated to a sport to improve that sport, whatever it is, be it football, cricket, basketball. You must have an area dedicated to that sport where people can continue to play, so you can improve the quality of the sport.
Actually, just today I had a conversation about what's going up there in the Massac indoor facility.
Oh, so they will be permanently.
Let's hope so.
That is
We're
awesome.
working on that.
That is great. Well, Peter, congratulations, to your association for really well placed tournament and so on competition. Do you intend to do that? Is that a yearly? Can we look forward to a yearly activity?
Antigua said they would do it next year.
Next year, okay.
But it was on for 10 years.
Right.
So it was a good effort by Dominica to put it on. I don't know if you all know that past national player Brian Matthew, he came and he told me, Peter, honestly, I have gone to many OECS championships, and what he's seen, he has never seen a setup like that. He has never. The St. Lucian coach said the same thing, told me the same thing, Chris Wells. So I felt good.
Okay.
I felt good.
Yeah, well, Peter, we're happy.
Excellent. Congratulations.
We're happy, and we want to keep you in touch every time you have any activity. Feel free to come here and tell us. I mean, not only music you want to be playing, I don't care about coming. So feel free every time you call me and tell me. I know, and you're writing the music too and everything. So feel free. Anytime you have your activity, call me. You come here and tell people. And have a good Christmas, man.
Yes, man.
Anything happened at the port for this Christmas season?
Anything as in voodoo?
Question for Peter.
No. Since that song was made, I think everything on the port straightened up.
And Peter.
Yes, Louis.
Yes. First of all, let me just congratulate you all, for hosting this tournament.
Thanks.
But I am one who is concerned about home first. What we had in the past. Home is very, very important in terms of continuity. Are you all going to the sports? I know that my department, where Sibo and I work, the sports division usually have an annual schools competition, table tennis competition.
School.
And that's where the youth is very important, through the work of the sports division over the years. Football, cricket, basketball, or they have assisted a great deal, the sports division. Are you all going to work with the sports division for the continued growth of table tennis?
Yes, we are. Actually, as you mentioned, the schools competition they had this year, but I think that was February. Yes, we were present. We gave them boards that they could use. I mean, they were like maybe over 200 kids in the primary and secondary who attended, so I mean, there's an interest in the young ones, because even the association, we did something we call a talent ID, where we go around the island, we invite, and we got 140 participants.
Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
There's something else, Peter, that has happened.
Very quickly, because we have here. We have
very quickly, to table tennis. Some of the areas where we put boards, the boards get damaged afterwards. We have received a lot of boards over the years for table tennis, Dominica. But they put in certain areas.
As you know, I mean, we have the Table Tennis Association, we have sports division, we have a PAL rep, we have, I mean, so everybody we all have our jurisdictions. For the association, we put boards where we know we have responsible players, top players, and so far we can't complain about the treatment of the equipment. So far, we have in Marigot, Portsmouth, Roseau, and the boards are still in top condition. Actually, these are the boards we use, most of them for the tournament. So we can't complain about the treatment of our equipment.
That's good to hear. That's good to
So
hear.
how can we get a board for our community? We can
get a board for the community.
Grand Four. We don't have a board.
I know the PAL also got some boards from Chinese. So you could maybe.
Well, why not?
So he has to go, but you are the president. You should speak to her. You are the president. I mean, it should be the PAL rep from Roseau.
No,
the PAL rep board belongs to the PAL rep then.
No.
She's in charge of the board.
Table tennis she gave us boards. The
But the
association
boss,
board.
the boss was given for the people of Dominica.
I could put in a word for you.
Think of it.
Well, that's good.
But I know many.
Because we have a lot of young sports people.
The
involved, I can
territory has got
guarantee you
involved
that.
from that. Fischler, Bellevue, Loda, I think Vickers, Penville. There are a lot of boards around the place.
Okay. It'll be good.
Okay.
I guess you have to show interest and then.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Good night, everybody.
But
Christmas time.
But before Peter goes, 1 minute. Peter, your father-in-law was a very distinguished sportsman. I'm not too sure he's listening, but extend warmest regards to him.
I will do that.
All right? And season greetings.
Okay.
Dr. Doctor.
Yes, talking about that.
Dr. Doctor, distinguished sportsman in Dominica.
Well, when I just started, I played with him. I was in the same team with him. And that's cool. Okay, guys. Good night. Everybody wish everybody on the happy Christmas. Stay safe. No problem. No violence. Everybody enjoy your ham. Whoever who didn't get on turkey, have a good time. Please, until next week, good night to everybody.
Okay.
At Q95, we are family. Join your family. You can send emails, request songs, name your top 10 songs of the week, and even tell us the music that you want to hear. Stay on top of the latest news and entertainment. Hear it first as it happens. Stay in touch. Call our sales office at 767-448-5822 or call our on-air live talk shows at 767-449-3095, 3096, and 3097. Stay right on Q. Keep it locked. Q95. Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95. Everyone's listening. Advertise on Q95 today. Get more bang for your buck. Talk shows, news, sports, music shows, entertainment events, weekend shows, Newsweek reviews, early morning shows, evening and daytime shows, hot tips on health, nutrition, security, traffic, weather, environment, and more. Place your display banners on the Q95 website, www.q95da.com, with live links to your own website. Advertise on Q95, your one-stop shop for audio and video streaming, breaking news, sports, and entertainment. Advertise on Q95. Get value for your money. Call 767-448-5822 today.
Right on cue. Right on cue. Right on cue.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We wish you a lot of presents. We wish you a lot of presents. We wish you a lot of presents. Lots of good cheer. Joyful and triumphant, oh come ye, oh come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of Angels. You come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him. Oh come, let us adore him, Christ in Washington, David City, where the lonely gospel show, where a mama made a baby in a manger for a baby. Sing on the mother, Jesus Christ, the little child. Sing on Jesus Christ, the little child. Noel, angels did say, was to certain portion.